So kind of just answer it up front. I would say it's not a heresy to view the beginning of Genesis as not literal, because a heresy again is something that makes you not a believer. And what really makes us followers of Jesus and a Christian, it has everything to do with what we believe about Jesus's death and resurrection for us. That's in the simplest form makes me a follower of Jesus. What I believe about the timeline of creation, whether Adam and Eve are literal people or not, doesn't impact whether I'm a Christian or my salvation, right? Because Jesus's death and resurrection makes me saved and my faith in it. But I would say this is an important thing, right? It matters. I think it plays into our view of God, as creator, his character. I'll just say kind of where I lean in this, I tend to lean towards more of a literal interpretation of Genesis. Some of that being because in the Gospels, Jesus refers to Adam and Eve as literal people. So if I believe that Jesus is God, that he has come to reveal who God is, who he is to the world, and Jesus refers to Adam and Eve as literal people, then I've got a hold of that as well. And so I tend to lean that whole section of scripture is more of a literal 7 days, those kind of things. But this is something we've got to be gracious and open-handed with. There are godly men and women who love Jesus who disagree with me, and that's okay. What is helpful here, and we might say this a lot on this podcast, but the purpose of the writing of Scripture matters a ton in understanding it. God isn't trying to get us necessarily caught up in the nitty-gritty details of creation, more so than he wants us to understand that he is a creator, we are his.